If you're trying to buy a house this year, or you want to buy a house this year, you need to do this one thing. And it's really simple. And it's that you need to stop waiting for the market to meet you. It's not about the market meeting you. It's about you meeting the market. And the talk around the cost of mortgage and the price of homes and the lack of inventory is all noise at the biggest level. You need to just figure out what it is that you are willing to spend per month, and then talk to professionals. Talk to a real estate agent, a professional real estate agent, not a part-timer. Talk to a mortgage broker and talk to a bank. They're going to be able to craft a system around you financially that's going to allow you to know exactly what it's going to take to buy a house. But I'm talking to so many people right now, particularly millennials, that are really hung up on how expensive mortgage is compared to what it was a couple years ago. And I get it, it is. It's really expensive. Home prices are really expensive. Starter homes in Los Angeles right now, according to the charts, are like $1 million. In reality, they're probably closer to like $1.2 million, $1.3 million, if not $1.5 million, to be in a neighborhood that you would, want to be in, that has some life around it and otherwise. Sure, you can find homes in the $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 that are going to appreciate over time, which everything's going to appreciate over time. But what I hear from my from my clients and from folks that I'm chatting with is that everything's just too expensive, and I'm going to wait for the market to come down, and I'm going to wait for housing prices to come down, and I'm going to wait for mortgage to come down, and otherwise. Mortgage is higher than it's been. I get it. I totally get it. Housing prices are higher than they've been. I get that too. But waiting is not the right answer. It's rarely the right answer. Are you going to be able to time the market? No one can time the market. But here's kind of the thing. Like, the market, if it goes down, is like this. You could, nobody wants to buy on the way down. And they all want to buy right here. And then it goes back up. Well, this point on the way down and this point on the way up, there is no difference. There's no difference. On either side of that valley, there's no difference other than if your horizon is long enough, if you're looking at it with the right mindset, and you're going to be in the home not for a short time, but for 5, 7, 10 years, or that your finances are going to get better over that time, or whatever it is. If you buy on the way down here and then it goes down and you don't have to sell it, you don't lose. It comes back up. And if you buy it on this side going up, congratulations, you didn't go through that little valley, and you got it, on the right time, when you get to look at it on a chart. But the right time is really when you have the money and you find the right home. And I hate to see people wasting time and energy, mentally and emotionally, waiting for something that, according to every major mortgage company, real estate company, and analyst, just isn't going to happen, at least not in a major metro area like Los Angeles. There's going to be market softening in various places, and maybe you're going to get lucky, but luck is not a strategy. Hope is not a strategy. You need to be talking to professionals. You need to be understanding the market conditions. Right now is a crazy time for mortgage, where creative mortgages like interest-only ARMs, 203K programs, which allow you to add your renovation cost to your mortgage, all these different products that are kind of outside the realm of like FHA, conventional, conforming, whatever it is. The delta in the interest rates is not that crazy. It used to be that, if you wanted something that was a little more creative, you were going to pay a significant premium for it over what a conventional would be. It's just not the case anymore, at least not right now. You're talking about like eighths of a percentage point. So especially in a major metro tier 1 area where the FHA loan limit, like here it is in Los Angeles, is $1,089,300 loan limit. You should be taking full advantage of it if your finances allow you to do so. We're about to go through a program shift where, if you're looking at FHA program loans, if you have better credit, you're actually going to end up paying more. They want to incentivize people to get back into the game who are on the sidelines because of lower credit. So be cautious of that. Talk to a lender, understand what that looks like. There's also all these buy down programs because the banks and mortgage brokers who for the last few years have existed on refinances don't have those refinances anymore. So they need to encourage new loans. And so they're willing to come out of pocket to help make it more affordable for you to buy something. That's why I say it's not all about the news and what you hear and what the rate is on CNBC or whatever financial channel you follow or read or blog or whatever it is. The reality is you have to talk to professionals. You have to give them your criteria. You have to give them, where you stand financially, and you have to have a plan about what your future is going to be. Don't look at this like a short game. Look at it like a 5-year minimum, 7-year minimum. Statistically, millennials either sell their home or refinance within 7 years. Rates are high right now. They may not be forever. And if they go higher, congratulations, you got in when they were lower. But it's all perspective, and it's all when you are able to take on that opportunity, to really execute on that opportunity. But waiting costs. More people are entering the market because there is still such pent-up demand and such low inventory levels that competition is coming back. We're not necessarily seeing these crazy over-ask offers, but I was just involved in one that had a handful of offers and they did not go over ask. And a colleague of mine had a property that had 14 offers that all started over the asking price. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth paying more later to be in a competitive situation, or having the opportunity now to talk to a professional, work with them, be in the game, and find something that works for you now that will only get better for you over time? And I think that it's all about now, asking questions, getting ready. You do not want to jump into the mix later without having talked to everyone now, meaning having a team around you that's a professional agent, skilled negotiator, and either a mortgage broker or a banker. You want to have these things. My clients we build teams around the clients. They never have questions about what's going to happen next. They understand the market trends and conditions. When we're out looking, we see it. We understand. What are you willing to do? You're willing to do major renovations, or you're willing to do cosmetic renovations? You have to be creative and you have to be adaptable. Don't sit on the sidelines waiting for the market to come to you. Get in the game, ask questions, build a team of professionals around you, and go to the market. I had to come out here and say that. I just, too many conversations talking to too many clients right now. Sellers are coming back to the table. There's opportunity there. You have to be able to go out and find the opportunity. Don't wait for it to come to you. It's not the market that we're in. There's concessions being made from banks. There's concessions being made from sellers. There are properties that exist on the market because they're improperly priced and people aren't paying attention to them anymore because they've been sitting there for too long. Agents are getting lazy. I'm sorry, I'm calling everybody out. People are getting lazy. People think that it's a market that it's not. Go out, take advantage. Be ruthless, negotiate. And know that if it's this house or the next house, whatever it is, that you're going to find something and that it will work out for you. You just can't wait for it to happen. You have to take action. You have to take action now. So I appreciate you listening to this unedited, unfiltered rant. Please subscribe, ask questions, drop a comment. I want to have the conversation with you. What's stopping you from getting involved? What's stopping you from asking questions of a lender? What's stopping you from talking to a professional real estate agent? What's your history with them? What's your history with working with a professional real estate agent? What's your history working with a mortgage officer, a mortgage broker, a loan officer, a mortgage broker, a banker, whatever it is? Do you need credit help assistance, like credit recovery assistance? Figure it out now, because we're in an opportune time to take advantage of the market. As crazy as it may seem and as turbulent as it may appear on the news, when you're with a team of professionals, the transaction and the process is a lot easier and there's a lot more confidence for you to have. So drop a comment, ask a question, please click the subscribe button. I'm here to help. I'm really in this game. I'm with you. I'm a millennial too. And I believe that there's no better way to build generational wealth than through property ownership. And so I am here to help you do that today.